Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today's video, we're talking about Diablo and my plans for the beta and just tips and, my goals for the beta. So let's start out. First of all, let's talk about builds. Okay, so if you know from the Diablo 4 information, I'll put the link in the description below. But on the Blizzard website, they released, the beta test information. And on that info, they have week 1 is Barbarian and Rogue and Sorcerer. So those are the three available classes to play the week 1, and that's the paid. That's the paid beta. So for week 1, I would test those three builds. Obviously, those are the only ones you can test. So if you want to play Sorcerer or Rogue or Barbarian or just all three, you can try those three. Try different builds, try to get optimized, etc. And then this also leads into my second tip, which is crafting. So optimizing gear and crafting gear for those three classes, trying to synergize with their abilities and skills and stuff like that. See if you can find any legendaries, etc. Gear optimization is going to be a really big part of the game. I know the dev said that the gear is only going to be a small portion of your damage, but I can't see that being possible because if one piece gives you like 20% damage here for this ability, and then you get another piece that gives you 20% there, and then another piece that gives you 20% there, you know what I mean? And then there's like 5 different pieces. So, anyway, I can't see gear not being a big part of the game. So, I don't know what they meant by gear is not a big part of your damage. So yeah, optimizing and crafting, learn how to do all that and stuff like that. That's going to be really helpful. I haven't looked up any guides on how to craft or how it works or anything like that. So I did look at the extraction for legendaries and how you take rares and put legendary suffix, affix on them, etc. But that's about it. The third tip, this is really important for speedrunners and hardcore players and people who are Ironmen, people who like to min-max and just get to end game. And that's learn the map layouts. Learning map layouts, learning where chests spawn, learning where breakables are, learning where elites and rare and unique mobs spawn, learning where goblins can spawn, learning where all the bosses are, learning fast travel points, etc. There's so much about the map that gives you an advantage. Knowing everything on the map definitely gives you an advantage for speed, and I that's one of the biggest things I'm probably going to look at while I'm playing is learn all the map layouts and set up optimized routes, etc., and stuff like that. Learn farm routes and stuff like that. And then that brings us to our next tip. So the next tip is going to be a little bit. You should probably do this for every game. I do because I stream and I do YouTube. So that's configure the settings. That's like I use keyboard mouse, so I'm gonna configure and do custom keybinds. My mouse has like 16 buttons on it, so I need to customize and see what can fit on there and can go there. There is PvP, so I'm going to have 2, maybe 3 different settings, depending on what class you're playing. Different classes might need different DPI, different mouse sensitivity, things like that. So, and the other thing for PvP is I'm probably going to have the graphics set to like the lowest possible. Like, it's a PvP, so you want them as many frames as possible. You don't want any lag. You don't want any latency issues. So I'm gonna probably play with the lowest graphics possible, and I'm probably hopefully they'll have presets for graphics, so I don't have to change it every time I want to do a PvP event and then go back to PvE. So I'm gonna have several different settings. There's gonna be one for like ultra graphics for like YouTubeage, and then there will be like a medium for like stream, and then PvP will just be like a low base like standard nothing pretty much. So yeah, that's the configure. If you can play, it goes for controller. If you play on controller, you want to set that up probably. See what you like to play with. Adjust your graphics as best you can. I don't know how consoles work these days. I haven't used a console since I don't know 19 something. Anyways, so I didn't. Anyways, PC. And then obviously the biggest tip I can give and my biggest goal is obviously reach level 25. Okay, so the reason I say 25 and not 20, 20 is the cosmetic pet. You do get the cosmetic pet for reaching level 20 in the beta, and that includes closed or open. So, but the number one goal for me is pre-order the game. Okay, reach level 25 on any character, and then you sign up for the sweepstakes for the cathedral face painting chance. Dude, you have to do that. That should be your priority. Like at everything else, if you don't want to learn anything, if you're just a casual player, you just want to hang out, you should definitely get the level 25, enter the sweepstake, because getting your face painted on the cathedral, and like, dude, people still play like Diablo 1 and 2, so, and you know, that's like 20, 30 years ago. So imagine like, you know, 30 years down the road from now, somebody's playing Diablo 4 and they just see, who the fuck is this guy? Look at this guy. Can you imagine that? And it's you, right? You know what I mean? Like, infamy lives on, you know, past you, even if you expire. So I'm just saying that's really cool. So those are my tips and goals for the betas for the Diablo. I still have not pre-ordered the game yet. I'm still on the fence. I'm probably gonna pre-order it though. I keep saying that. So, but yeah, if you guys like the video, hit that like button. Don't forget, if you haven't done so, hit that subscribe button. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and later.